Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to check out Glasshouse, an upcoming Disco Elysium inspired CRPG game set at the dawn of a world war in pretty much just one apartment complex and also with combat. And I have to be honest with you guys and say, like, I already used to have like 2 or 3 different early access, 2 different builds of Glasshouse demos, and I somehow always, mismanaged to actually get around to playing this. But now, finally, right now, there's a playtest going on, again, a new one. I think combat is new, and I really want to play this, and I really want to check it out. So let's raise the curtain, because I'm very much excited for this. Maybe too much, even. This is a pre-level build, I know. It's fine. We will chill at the flat 28...
Spectre.
Never mind.
Haunting the fiefdom of London stock. He's waiting for you to feast on each other before it blooms in a dazzling explosion. This is your last day, Wield, and I am sorry for that.
(32 Polymorph 2028). Okay, here we go. What's your political compass? Oh, this looked like an info symbol, but no, it's not. Well, we have this. This already looks nice. Political compass. The political compass shows you current political build. As you progress, you can spend points of view, POVs, in any of the 4 main ideologies. Anarchy automatically increases with your lowest ideology. Continue. Your political build shapes your dialogue options and how you interact with the world. It also affects combat. Ooh. They set 4. Oh yeah, that's our points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And anarchism, which always just goes up. We just learned that. We look... I mean, it could be worse, I guess. Incoherent. Alright, let's, just tell that I'm not the smartest. Feudalism. So that means you fought for class equality, decentralization, and ultra-democracy. In the end, you won, so you must preserve the status quo. This increases being reasonable, socialist, and anti-privatization. Anti-privatization, interesting. Colonialism. When you were young, you believed in words. Now you believe in acts. If the earth trembles before cultural delusion, you are the constant. History is written by settlers. Aggressive, man of action, true conservative. And we have holy... Oh god, guys, this is gonna be rough. There's a lot of words that I am gonna have trouble... Also, oh man, sorry. Trouble pronunciation, but just look at this picture. That is amazing with that stretched hat. This is just this arm with a hammer and a nail through our arm. Oh no. This is just us trundling down stuff. But this, just for that art alone, I want to pick this. Okay, you see society as a body, and your duty is to balance its organs. When one fails, all do. You hear thoughts. We're sensible, serial doubter, and unapologetic woke. Or we go with Confucianism. Confucianism? You lost the war a long time ago. Even though you were right, you believe in free markets, the license to be wrong, and the capitalist society is the best option we've got left. Persuasive, smart negotiator, capitalist enforcer. Oh no! You must not betray your pledge. Okay, what's just out of... What if we go all? Oh wait, that's something changed, right? Bored midman. Oh no. So we could go just points and everything. And I'm very indecisive. So I kind of want to. So reasonable socialist I'm gonna go more for the skills, frankly. I don't want to start any political feuds now. Aggressive man of action, true conservative. Reasonable, socialist, sensible. Serial doubter, unapologetic woke. Persuasive. I like that, frankly. So definitely 2 points here. We are straight up a liar. I feel like... Okay, I already just, saboteur, enemy of the fiefdom. What are the others? true colonialist, nostalgic capitalist, building contractor. Hey, that building contractor doesn't sound so bad. What do we have? True, holistic, the ascended, existentialist. Okay, fair enough. Feudocratic tesserate, feudocratic leader, district representative. So definitely 2 here. Being persuasive. I like to be reasonable. To be fair, I kinda like, if there's combat, man of action, we're gonna go 2 here. This is the best picture. I love this so much. The stretched neck. But let's not try to be sensible, and we have to leave out 1 anyway, right? Anarchism. You destroyed the machine with practical common sense and culture, then set fire to its blueprints. You are too smart to believe that democracy is freedom. Subversive, collectivist, fourth wall breaker. That sounds cool as well. Persuasive? Let's go with this. To be fair, you see society as a body and you do just balance its organs. Sounds pretty good as well. But I feel like we should have at least 3 points in 1. I already feel like I probably spent my points too far stretched out anyway. Capitalist enforcer. You know what, let's just go with this. Let's try to be a little bit more talkative, right? Let's vote for this. And before you guys wonder, yes, I just sit here with a cup of coffee at like, I don't know, 6 p.m. in the evening. But we're gonna enjoy this, right? I'm very much looking forward to that. Here we go. Dialogues. Dialogues allow you to talk to people, examine options, and explore the world. What you say or do will have lasting consequences. Dialogues can be more than words. Depending on the situation, they can contain quick-time events, puzzles, and resources. Oh no, Q2As and dialogue? Okay. Some dialogues choices will be unavailable to you. You might need certain items or a specific requirement. We're drinking. The director. 25 HP, 20 TH. The director. There's a spectre haunting the fiefdom of London Stock. For a split second, Waldmar thought he had seen it. A real one. Sadly, it was nothing more than his own reflection. London Stock has been locked down for 57 days. The mind grows parched when each day feels already lived. We can look outside the window. Think about the dream. Why do I feel like I'm late for something? Can we already, like... Wait a second. I would like escape. The game is just straight up no. Because, I mean, it's an early build. It's kind of sad that I still can't open up the options menu. Because I would like to make the music a little bit louder. Because it's pretty good. I hope you guys can hear it at least somewhat. Let's go with this. I'm kind of afraid that it's going to be too loud once we hit combat, but hey. Let's just look out the window. Dozens of red-blue aero globes rose and flew above the London Stock skyline. The core. The rich are fleeing. War is on our doorstep. The fiefdom is burning. Which side will you be on? Ooh, 9 points! I mean, we could have not gained that. We only started with 7. I like how it's even stretched out. Like, maybe we could make out of this. No, protect and conserve feudocratic society. There's nothing more important. Sure. I already totally forget what the meaning of feudocratic is. This is gonna be rough, right? Remember when we were on the good side of the barricade? Maybe you should lose this one, just to feel alive again. Think about the dream. You can't remember anything. You're off your nut. But you feel guilty. You do. Why do I always feel guilty? Or I should tell the doctor to take the dose down a notch. Why do I always feel guilty? You want to be remembered as one of the good guys. No one still really knows who the good guys are. I I should tell the doctor to take the dose down a notch. No, you're doing great. You're a fucking tiger. Alright. If you say so, I really feel like a tiger. Why do I feel like I'm late for something? You must feed the people. You're the deputy conduit chief, Walt. Remember? Skip a meal for Tim, and you'll find the dormitory up in flames. Journal updated. I mean, can I open my journal? I can, nice. Your journal allows you to keep track of what has happened so far. Waldemar is lazy. He doesn't mark every progress in real time. Freaking lazy. I mean, that's what I am. At least a feast for fools. I must remember to retrieve the few rations from the restroom upstairs and see them conveyed to the apartments. Flat 29, 27, 26, 25, 24, and ours is probably 28, because the developer's name is Flat 28. So, Hildebrand, Tim, Argon, Isabel, Siga, Machina. It is most probable that one or more comrades shall go without sustenance this day. A most singular prospect indeed. Oh no. Library. Your library contains all the documents, books, and various items you have collected over time. The political compass again. Okay. Collie, am I the chief? Deputy chief. And yes, you have been since the 2021 cycle. About 7 cycles, Walt. This morning, I feel as if I'm in someone else's body. I like how they kind of integrate that. I mean, we, the player, basically arrived, right? And even like his portray, he's like a little bit broken. Interesting. Is that your subtle way of telling us you don't remember where to get the rations? Restroom, 2nd floor of your bloody shack. You're really broken, aren't you? I mean, according to this, we are, yes. Get down the stairs. Ooh. Act 1. Welcome to the world of Glasshouse. Left-click on the ground to move and start exploring your surroundings. You can interact with most things and people. Left-click on any highlighted objects to interact with it. The world is full of interesting things. Use tab to highlight all interactable objects. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, let's go with that first. Good Luke's cage has been empty for 3 days. Sooner or later, everyone abandons you. Reflect. Did I leave the cage open? I'll find my bird. I hated him anyway. Better this way. No. Did I leave the cage open? Crows are sharp, sure, but they can't pick locks. Okay. Waldmer, examine the surface. On the bedside table, there was a glass of tap water and an empty bottle of medical opioids. Don't worry, Walt. They'll refresh us again later. Open the drawer. Tally. Okay. Leave. Inventory. Your inventory shows all items and resources you're carrying. Items can unlock new dialogue options and be used in combat. Some items can be used or read. Double-click on an item to use. Multi-magnetic screwdriver. Double-click? No? Oh. Bandages. Double-click to restore 10 HP. Can be used in combat. We had 25. Is that our limit? I wonder. Tally. What is... Okay, I honestly don't know this. Is tally... I would assume money? Probably. I'm just guessing from the looks of it, and we have 25. Oh, he actually kind of opens or searches his pockets. That's cool. Okay, we're at the journal. Just clicking all the buttons right now. There's us. Resume. Do I see my stats, like HP, like, do we have a stat screen? I mean, technically here, but also, no, the game is just like, maybe this is our limit, maybe it's not, I don't know. The crafting bench allows you to check your knowledge tab and craft items. The knowledge tab is a collection of all crafting recipes you know at the current time. Find new knowledge exploring, speaking to people, or trading to unlock new recipes. To craft an item, select its recipes from the knowledge tab. Make sure to have all the required materials with you, then click craft. Egbert's naked photo. What? Not implemented. Can be used in combat to destabilize dickheads. Oh, did I just take it? Oh, because it's in here now. Okay. Not implemented. What does it mean? So it just doesn't work? Oh man, I want to have that naked photo though. Onion, wood junk, sharp junk, and pipe junk. God, this is very hard to read. That just seems to be a quote. Select an element on knowledge tab. I mean, we don't have the knowledge right now, right? Oh, wait, there. No, onion soup? which is whatever that is. And we have only 2 out of 3 onions and bandages. Okay, we need more material, that's fine. You're tired, not from today, but of life. Yet there's still so much to do. I want to sleep. No, it's fine, but man, I feel that tiredness, my friend. A workback. Left alone for 57 days. You love paid vacation. Open it. Scissors. Work badge. And the Lundonier. 36 June 1st of the 2028 cycle. Double click to editorial library. Okay, cool. Let's check that out. Okay. Can I scroll this a little bit more gently? Okay, you don't. It kind of works. Based on the first race of the thesis, the great feudal council, gathered in Newborn, announces on the Kind Journal microphones that Ludenstock is on lockdown. Oh, is in lockdown, sorry. Following the Kofopo claim of the dramatic disappearance of Margrave Aldred, Ludenstock shows its iron fist and deploys a massive DCB contingent in Lundox. From today until further notice, all feudal and privatized activities are closed, and citizens are required to remain in their dormitories. Wages for all feudal workers will continue uninterrupted. Enjoy your early vacation. Fair enough. What are the other? A work badge, scissors. Examine the box. Examine it first. A package from the Gavin Industry. You won't be able to open it easily. Gavin Industry was famous for its formidable supplies of glue and adhesive tapes. One of the few privatized companies left in Ludenstock. Use scissors. And we gained a loop. Oh, there we go. Nice. Gavin loop. What do we have here? There were about 20 work overalls hanging and only one evening suit. They say you can know a person by the wardrobe. No, nails, and sharp junk. Oh wait, I want it all. Right click to pick it up. That's actually... Oh. So I kind of closed this with escape. No, only the inventory. We can't get rid of the dialogue by either getting out of it or pressing escape. At least not right now in this early build. And it also seems to, if I press escape, to slightly refresh the animation of our character standing there. Look at this. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay. Feel like we're just gonna put this there, keep the rest. Mirror. Fuck you, I'm beautiful. Mirrors don't lie. Examine your face. The wrinkles betray all 43 of your circles on your shoulders. You've passed youth down to the new generations. Move along, nothing to see here. Except for the mustache, of course. You've got a beautiful mustache. Examine your hips. Beers accumulating on your hips, adding to your love handles, but they also highlight your crazy obliques. All in all, you look good for a terminal patient. Examine your heart. A thick black fog spreads around your heart. Behind the fog, there's a faint light. It's you. It's so shy you could deny it, bend it, or even transform it. How do I look at my heart in the mirror? One anarchy could actually do something. Check your heart rate. You're no doctor. You're just counting beats to show off. But how much do I count? How will they remember me? If you're lucky, you're better than you were. Okay. Oh, this is highlighted blue. Examine left shelf. And I cover the Percival's. Oh wait, I'm just gonna add this. Right shelf. Monromano, murder at the desk of the thieves. Let's put this there. The usual sound of leaking pipes is reassuring. There's so much here. Waldemar had already packed the bags in case of defeat. During the Kane Journal on the 36th day of Shumonath, in fact, all the citizens of the fief were urged to pack the bags in case of automatic conflict. Yeah, we just read that. The left suitcase. London Scotch, not implemented. Call +1, fuel -1 for 15 minutes. Bandages, okay. Let's pick these up, open the right suitcase. More tally, which hopefully is money. So if this is not implemented, might as well, I guess, just cleared out of our inventory. So what is this? Oh, stash. Your stash is a safe place to store and manage your items and resources. Anything you place here is shared across all stashes in the world. You can drag items manually, or right-click to quickly move them in between containers. Oh wait, so my stash is also equal to my crafting stuff, right? Okay, good to know. Examine the surface. There was about 3 centimeters of dust spread over the entire surface. 3 centimeters of reason to convince Erkberth not to visit this room. Okay, more to read. Open the top drawer. The drawer was overflowing with ink pens. Every arc to fight district illiteracy, the factory would offer a pack of pens to all employees. However, there were always more pens than paper. I mean, paper is expensive, right? Open bottom drawer. The drawer was stuck. Examine. It's not locked. It just seems like your beer from yesterday has been completely absorbed by the wood. The middle moor was the land of the Barbie. Trees whose wood had extraordinary fireproof abilities due to its high hydration properties. Great for preventing fires at work. Terrible for furniture. Well, let's use the loop. 10 money. And Yucasta's watch. Let's have a look at the watch. I can't. What is this? Shit. Literally. Feces packed into a large tin can. The sewage system of Winston was shut down in the 2003 cycle, following the Great Energy Crisis. Since then, the citizens have been required to deliver their feces to the thief to contribute to peat production. What? Okay. Pipe junk. Let's bring this back as well. So, we managed to actually look through our fish room. Nice. But there's still more here to read. Well, let's do that. Books, documents. I read one already. Not this one. The bodies were laid out in a row. It was impossible for me to determine the time of death. The snow must have preserved them for days, if not quints, before the border DCB found them. May JustDaZack protect you, Inspector Monramono, came the thick, Doylan accented voice of the clean-faced Angurian. I looked at him. Calling him a convict would have been a stretch. Newspaper. Yes. The people have spoken. The yes wins with over 73%. The Burgrace of Winston, TARDIS, announced to that keen journal the overwhelming victory. A united people is a strong fief. This victory proves the strength of the feudocratic collective and fiercely projects the liberal Kofo-Po threat. Okay. I think that's what we read as well, right? Oh, it actually highlights everything that's yellow we have not read before. Nice. But I guess we just click this. Oh, we haven't read this, though. My name is Ella. I come from the district of Edith, and I was embedded within the Percival Consortium for over 3 cycles, during the transition between the 5th and 6th leaderships. First of all, let me say this. The legend untrue. They're not a criminal organizations made up of brothers, sisters, and cousins who all share the same name. Percival is a name one must earn, a noble title within a society that stands outside feudal law. I was once a Percival. This is the story of how I managed to bring down 7 brothers in what would later be known as the Great Fist Monarch Raid. Also, I completely, in 2 sentences, I managed to screw up, plural and singular. Sorry for that. It's not gonna be a big issue in a game about reading a lot, right? Is it Kinecast guy or Kinecast? Let's go with Kinecast for now. I know I've used both before as well. Citizens of Ludenstock, you have nothing to fear. Those liberal pigs haven't got left long to live. Following along the approval of the LMA referendum, the Damage Control Brigade intensified its operations in the inner districts. It will all be fine. The Lundox district will soon cease hostilities. Kofo-Po's days are numbered. You my bitch, you yellow punk! Got it! Oh, well, help! Wojciech. He's trying to kill me! Soon, 7A. Egbert was beating Wojciech up in the living room. Egbert's hands were dripping with blood and showed no signs of stopping. A regular day at the office. Clock in or run for it. The fuck are you doing? Fight Egbert. Don't get involved, let the man talk. The fuck are you doing? No one answered. The air was thick with testosterone. Stop right now! You could fuck a goat and still not get their attention. I don't have that. I mean, let the man talk. I don't feel like this is talking, so we gotta fight. Okay, I'm not sure if there was supposed to be like a splitting animation, but here we are now. Combat in Glasshouse isn't always about bloodshed. You can talk your opponent out of fighting, or attack and give in to violence. Use items in your inventory to gain an advantage. Cool! So it's officially just an Undertale, like talking in a fight, in a video game, in an RPG. That's all Undertale. No game ever has done that. Just ignore Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. No, yeah, let's... I'm better at talking, right? So let's go. Talk reason to your opponent. De-escalate the situation. Select talk options to lower your opponent's threat. TH. The options available are influenced by your political build, and each one requires at least one POV to use. Target weak points. Green. The higher your POV, the easier it is to damage your opponent's threat. Avoid strong points. Red. You suffer threat damage equal to your opponent's POV. Each time you use a talk option, its dice decreases until it can no longer be used. At the start of each turn, any unused talk option's dice are increased. Opponents react differently to each talk option based on the political build. Find their weak points, green, through dialogue or trial and error. For surrender, sensible service. That's the things we have. Oh wait, no, we can't because we have 0. For surrender, attempt a forced surrender roll. If successful, your opponent will surrender. Available only when your threat is higher than your opponent's. Our threat is 20, there's 38. We would actually be better at fighting. He only has 16 HP. Reasonable, persuasive, we are the best there. Attempt the Confoidicrism approach with a D10. Consequence unknown. No, this approach dies. Hard to tell. I mean, he is already very aggressive, right? So maybe we should try to be more aggressive. That's our best stat. Let's go with that. Oh, why does it... No! Would you have me fetch the DCB? Oh, 8. So we rolled a 5 plus 3 is 8, yeah. Oh, I didn't read that in time. It's using a D6. 7 damage. So, was this good or not? I also only noticed that when we rolled the dice, there was a frame drop there, which for rolling dice is a little bit sad. I want to see that smooth, please. I think there was a green 8, right? But then again, your threat went down, his up, right? Let's be aggressive. 10, nice. Have you put on weight? Plus 2 should be 12. There, it seems to be green as well. What the fuck do you want? It's using a D6, so that went down. 4 damage, plus 2, not nice. So aggressive seems to be good, right? Should I try this again? Was this good? I feel reasonable, and he doesn't seem to be the reasonable type. Let's try persuasive again. No frame drops. Only 3. One-handed versus the other, if you catch my meaning. So 3 plus 3, 6. Seems to be green as well. Yeah, 12. He's gonna dead. Oh, 7 damage. That's not good. You can force surrender when your threat is higher than your opponent's. The bigger the difference in threat, the easier to roll. And combat without violence by succeeding a forced surrender roll. Ours is 14, his is 12. But what are we rolling for? I think we can take one more punch. Let's... Oh yeah, the dice went down, so persuasive is actually only a T6 right now, plus 3, but this is still a D10 plus 2. I think we want to lower his threat once more. We should be able to take one more punch. Let's be aggressive again. Rolled only 4. That was a D8, right? Not a D10? Maybe. Maybe not. 6. It's fine. Okay, he rolls a D4. So 6 damage to us. Ouch. It said D10. But maybe I still think it rolled a d8, but maybe I just didn't see it right. Okay, now 12 threat against 6. Let's force surrender. What are we rolling for? 12. Great. Swing it to 6, and he attacks again. Oh! Oh, you can't even click that with your counter turn. What is going on? Also, it's so mean that you suddenly have like a weird quick time event, and you're not allowed to use the mouse. I had to press space. I mean, if he punches us one more, it's over. What do I have to use? You can use items in your inventory to gain a tactical advantage over your opponent. Use bandage. Let's actually heal. No? It still says counter turn. Wait, what? Oh, I think I healed? Huh. I think I healed. That's a little bit weird. Threat is 1. How do we get it back up? Persuasion, it's a d10 again. I like how this 6 is still frozen. How do we roll so bad? Wow. Do I have 2 turns? Sure. Let's do it again. 8 plus 3. So her threat is down. But ours is only 1. How do we get it back up? He punches us again. And now ours is 0 as well, so it's just a straight roll. No, we just can't do it. So I guess that means there's no arguing left. Do you have other items? No. It's so irritating that this is still frozen. Your opponent's colonialism influenced the effectiveness of talk approach. Effective belief, effective approach. Question mark 0. Influence the effectiveness of talk approach. Effective and neutral, not effective approach. Belief, effective. I think that's where you need... Can I look in this menu at my stats? No, that's kind of sad. I already forgot what colonialism is. Oh, no, wait, that's aggressive, right? We can only attack. Sometimes violence is the only option. Attack your opponent with a weapon to deal damage to their health points. Each weapon type has its own unique dice. Stay focused. In combat, you can confirm critical hits and counter your opponent's attacks. I mean, I don't have a weapon. 1 plus nothing? Wow, he gets a +2. Are we supposed to lose this? Yeah, of course, roll a 6. And a crit, and +3. We've got to use the other bandage. There's the animation. 2. Okay, let's fight. At least 5 damage, that's good. And now +2. Maybe just 1 is like a critical failure. I think I clicked it in time. We still took 1 damage, I'm not sure. I mean, this is still a little bit rough, not gonna lie. Ah, another 1. How do I keep rolling the low numbers? Wow. And he rolls, of course. If he hits us 1 more time, it's over. Like, wow. Only a 3. At least +1. I mean, as long as he doesn't roll well. 2 plus 1. Come on. Please roll high. Okay. There we go. That was rough. Wow, that we made that. Bloody veil, dust coat. Did you just kill him? Whoever said that the power of speech wounds more than the sword clearly hadn't accounted for Voldemort. Blimey, I hope not. Nah, he'll be alright. You mate? I was better off before, but cheers for the help. The high doesn't last long. Better see if he's okay. Who? Oh man. Okay, I like the... actually, very much I like the idea of combat. Still very unpolished. Still needs a lot of polish, but the core idea is fun. Okay, let's actually look at the one down. Okay, he's alive. Examine the monument to your triumph. His bitter gaze could only be understood by someone who had known betrayal before. You've chosen the art of war. No, I just couldn't argue anymore. Somewhere in the lavish northern parlor, a figure chuckles with satisfaction. You've sided with JustDaZack, and your brother will not forget it. Is that you, my brother? You're right, brother? Fuck off. I mean, yeah, he's an asshole. How about you? Blood on his face, joint between his lips. He seemed pleased with himself. What were you fighting over? I kindly tried to express my disapproval of the referendum, and you started saying racist shit, like that we fuck our sisters where we come from. Classic egg birth. Oh man. He's an idiot, you know that, so do you actually fuck your sister? No, this lockdown is driving us crazy. Dust code, take it from me. Egg birth broke inside a long time ago. Why can't I read? He's an idiot, and you know that. An idiot you defend far too often. I mean, he is my brother, right? All good? I think you broke my nose. I need to smoke. Need a hand getting up? Nah, that's good. Let me chill you a bit longer. Mind cleansing up your blood afterwards? That should be Egbert job. I'm begging you, don't make it any harder. Egbert's 44 bloody cycles old. She's not a child, alright? Stop sticking up for him all the time. Let him own up to something, starting with my fucking blood. Hey, brother. Why can't I tell him to now, please, clean up his blood? That's not nice. I would have done that. And for the CRPG, I actually kind of expect being able to do that. Well, I can't right now. Tune in Northern Moor. Good morning, London Stock, yeah. This program may contain explicit references and is intended for an adult audience that is not suitable for anyone under 16 cycles. Comrades, this is Copper Jack speaking from Cerebrum Tower. My goodness, I have no words, comrades. If it did exist, we would have to invent it. I'm obviously talking about Margrave Delvin, who from today we're calling the Reasonable Radical. Not my type. That's fine. Anyway, so done. There's more blood here as well, or wine. I guess we came through that door? Maybe? Maybe not. It's Volstek's favorite chair. Relax. There's still hope. I mean, I would argue that doesn't look like much hope. We just have this pipe. I would actually love to be able to see the two broken men in the background. Okay. What do I have here? Thank you. Oh, also in the full game we need to pick up sound for items. Make it more satisfying, please. Anyway, left shelf. More books. Right shelf. More books. Nah, sorry. Ooh, old wave. Honey, bring me back to the moor. New wave, slowly losing it. Examine. A refined phonomatic dynamics MK2, a masterpiece of engineering and mechanical precision. It belongs to the dormitory. Don't get used to it. Honey, bring me back to the moor. Let's use this. What is this? Examine. Introduced into production towards the end of the 17th cycle, the dynamic postal system helped bridge distances and unite the people of the great cities. The PPTS communicated exclusively within the building itself. God, there's these sounds in the background. During the rifle strike, they proved essential in secretly coordinating the new youth towards the Feudocratic coup. Check me out. There's a message from Flat 26 sent at 16:38 yesterday. Wojtek, I'll stop by tomorrow morning around 4 p.m. or 4 a.m. I don't know. We'll read the last chapter of the Moors in uniform, okay? Okay. I don't like this song. Can I put on the other one? Slowly losing it. Apparently not. Because it's still in our inventory. Can I just put this back? No. I just want to make sure. Is this the door we came from? Is it not? Okay, this is actually the one. Good to know, good to know. We don't have any bandages anymore, do we? That's sad. 6 HP. Can I... Oh, wait, what happens if I try to go back to sleep? Because we're just done. We don't have anything. To sleep, the body's weak, but the mind's strong. Let me sleep! No! Why? It wouldn't be entertaining. You're not lazy, you're just scared. And actually, not gonna lie, that hits a lot. And is very accurate. Okay, let's go here. Today is Wojtek's cleaning shift. Don't worry. Mm-hmm. I do worry. There's another stash. Stairs up. Firewood is running out. Examine. The fire dances tiredly. It's starving. Your flesh can barely feel it. Am I disappointing the fire? It will forgive you. Eventually. I feel gaslighted. That was funny. Yeah, let's try to make friends with the voices in our head. Luckily, JustDaZack has a green thumb. You and Egbert would have massacred everything. I have so much trouble pronouncing Egbert. I have 3 onions, but I still feel like we need something else to cook the onion soup, right? Let's just hope we don't get into combat, because we just don't have anything. Gimme. Oh, I still, please, in the full game, I need to be able to escape these. I keep pressing escape, and it just doesn't work. A wardrobe full of women's work uniforms. After 17 cycles, the smell remains, as does the pain. What? Examine top shelf. Ooh, not implemented. Belly mall. London Scotch. Aww. Empty. Good. Well, I'm just not gonna pick up what is not implemented right now. LMA referendum. Invitation to green citizens. And knowledge book. Lockpick. What? Okay. We have to read that. Documents. LMA referendum. Invitation to green citizens. Citizens with green pass thieves. We need your help. With this missive, we officially announce the start of voting for the LMA popular referendum. A yes vote guarantees military equipment for the defense of the inner districts, while a no vote guarantees the maintenance of the current state. The Great Feudal Council promises not to influence a choice that belongs solely and exclusively to the people. Remember that DCP vassals will come to collect your ballots in 5 days. Happy democracy to ye all. I have a feeling that this would... I mean, they've already write it. So that's the yes we heard earlier, right? I have a feeling that was completely manipulated. Where is book, newspaper, documents, journal? Where is the lockpicking thing we just picked up? Am I blind? I can't even click on documents in newspaper anymore because we read them, I suppose. That's kind of weird. Well, we tried. What do we have here? Ah, again, some music box. Another door. Oh, way more doors. Vehicle map. The planet of Synthesi. The irrefutable proof that we live on a sphere. Egbert claims it's a basin. Of course he. I wonder what the view is like up there at the foot of the antithesis. It would be terrible. What? Describing that we are the least interesting thing in the rest. Top shelf. There's a series of invoices from the 827th cycle addressed to Manzoni's butchery, the past life of this building. Bottom shelf. Some junk. Thank you. Ah, I keep pressing escape. No. Latrine. Yeah, let's go to the toilet. You try to open the door, but the handle snaps off. Well. Egbert wanted you to screw the storage room handle improperly. Oh, wait, what? We have... Excuse me. Use MMS on restroom handle. There we go. Oh, again? Okay. The handle snaps in. Hey! Nice, we can go to the toilet. Oh, it's like... Cool, from left to right now. At the end of every quint, the DCP delivers rations to the people of London Stock. Every quint, the rations got smaller. The people were hungry. 6 ration parcels and 5 apartments left. 7 tenants to be fed. You're the bloody deputy, Kondo. Chief, who will go hungry today? Well, that's the question, right? I guess this is not meant that we can see stuff in the background. That's probably the next room or so. Needs to be fixed in the full game. Yeah, we even see doors in the distance there. Anyway, what do I have here? Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ah, I keep pressing escape. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yeah, that's slightly irritating. They never worked. What What a ripoff. Oh, look at this. Yee! Whee! And yee! And let's do it again. Ah, this is fun. Egbert prefers to bath on the roof with rainwater. Lime scale and hair everywhere. How can you be the leader of all of us if you can't even manage your own bathroom? It's supposed to be my bathroom? Oh god. Is this the radio again? It is. No interaction available. But I want to take a shit. Liar. I mean... Guys, you need an intern. Everyone knows at a gaming company, if you get an intern, first task is to make a flushing animation or flushing sound. Just an interaction with the toilet in your video game. Clearly, you guys need an intern. Most important thing ever. Okay. We got these rations. I'm pretty sure our brother doesn't get any. If he starts to attack people, that's an easy chance for me. Wojciech's workbench was flooded with brushes and some colors. Examine. No. Given glue. Inventory is almost full. Wojciech's little brother. The brushstrokes were subdued, full of respect. Cool. I'm not gonna look at every single art here, but I do appreciate that. Waldmer. Examine. Wojciech's little magical and illegal greenhouse. 2 cycles ago, when Egbert found out, he reported him to the DCB. That day, 3 vassals stormed into Wojciech's room, but found nothing. Luckily, Argo was at the window when he saw the patrols approaching the dormitory. You should steal a few plants, strictly for medical purposes, of course. I have a feeling he's gonna find out. That said, maybe we can try them in or so. Let's do that, yeah. Sin leaf. It's only 1, right? Can I please move? There we go. Can I please? There we go. Is this another radio? Okay, yeah. Long rolling paper. Oh, my inventory is full, unfortunately. You stand before the source of chaos. The chimera rises, stirs the masses, and leaves behind onion peels. Okay, I don't understand that reference. But fair enough. So much for this room. Let's quickly go to the closest stash, which I think was down the stairs, right? We don't need... Oh, wait, we do need the rations. This. Given glue. I mean, maybe we need these items. Hard to tell. Watch. Don't need the nails, I think. Let's just keep these 2. So we still have 4 inventory slots for now. So I want that toilet paper. Wait, we've been in this room. I think it's toilet paper. I actually don't know. What was it? There. Long rolling paper. Maybe, maybe not. But we have long rolling paper, if nothing else. And there's one more room to go in. At the moment, at least. Oops. Egbert locked it, of course. Reflect on your frustration. If everything belongs to everyone, then you have the right to enter this room. His room. You're the fucking deputy condo chief. No piece of wood or flesh can shut itself in front of you. You feel an overwhelming, pathological urge to picklock this door. I guess this means use lockpick, right? I don't have a lockpick. And even though I think I found a manual for lockpick, I don't know where it is. The first revolutionary... between old and new wave. So we checked all the rooms here. And maybe there's nothing else here. These guys are still chilling here. We can't even talk to him about anything? Okay. Same here. Yeah, I've never been through this door, right? What to read? More junk. What the knock? Barely a second after knocking, a weak, ill voice came through the crack in the door. Tim, has the food arrived by any chance? Tim had a fast metabolism. He could think of nothing else except flattening himself up. Furthermore, he loved to peer through the peephole in the door. A voyeur, a gossip would say. Oh, Big T, what's the story? The Argo's newborn isn't crying today. I finally managed to sleep in peace until you started trading punches? Not funny. Your deputy corner chief, grow up. Oh, I actually didn't mean to make fun of his stutter. Idiot from the core. Okay. About the rations. Listen, comrade, today I really don't feel well. I'm just skin and bone. Could you give me 2? I can give you 15 tallies. Take the bribe, become a real leader. Ah, dude. I'll give you 1. You can be happy about that. Dots. May Juno be with you, comrade. Then won't forget this. Reference. Let's get down. Just to make sure we still have 5, yeah. And we have here a ladder. Oh, that blood. I mean, we are very hurt. But it's probably a reference that we're just sick at, right? Though it has come upon the bottle's very end. Every quint, your blood turns darker than the one before. I know, I'm dying. Don't be dramatic, I'm merely running low on pills. I know I'm dying. Have you decided what you'll pass on to your comrades when the time comes? I would fain leave a better fief unto my comrades. A corpse that once believed in the free market of its inevitable reckoning. An example to be heeded for a strong and thriving fief. I don't have time to think about that. You'll have less and less. Get up and walk, you shambling disaster. Oh man. Argo was supposed to fix the leaks last quint. Okay, Argo. Who was Argo? Not Tim. I mean, one has to not get a ration, so it's either Argo or our brother. If that's a choice at all. Ooh, cloth junk. We can make bandages. That's important. How about do I do that right now? We probably won't get combat, right? Knock at the door. I'm pretty sure I clicked. There we go. No answer. Deliver 3 rations in the postbox. Put your hand to the keyhole. Welcome from number 28, dormitory runs. No answer. No one respects your authority. You should tell Markenna the real authority. Respect my authority! Put your heart to the keyhole. No crying. No family fight. Only a Carillion playing the notes of Honey, bring me back to the heat. Oh. 2-6. Knock. You can hear the noise of small feet treading on a broken glass. Sigga. Who is it? Sigga. Lady of Glass. She believed herself to be made of glass, and as such was scared of shattering. To keep her shards together, she had the habit of sinking methamphetamine cocktails, on doctor's orders, of course. Okay. Hey, Zig, all good? The wall was creaking last night. It wasn't the wind. Are you talking about apartment 26? I looked behind the wallpaper. There was nothing there, you understand? Of course, I would see to that you have your bricks replaced. The crows have stopped their singing. There's no hope left. Okay. About the rations. Speaking of which, have you got any coagulant to give me? Egbert uses it only to stop his nosebleeds. You want me to steal some coagulant from Egbert? Why? Small, bony fingers tapped rhythmically on the doorpost. I finished my meds. I need more glue. Do me this favor and I'll lift the weight off your shoulders. This one really does feel like a side quest. But today we're main characters. Who gives a shit? But the rations for now? I'll give you 1 ration though. Thanks, Walt. You're the glue that keeps us together. Aww. Oh, we could go even further down. I just want to try to go back up once more. Because this is another reason to talk to our brother, right? We could have talked to him. I feel like just by exploring, we should gain... I like how they still lie there. They should have gotten up. We should be allowed to gain dialogue options. Hey, I fixed the broken doorknob. Hey, I tried to go into your room. It's locked. That's not cool. And now, at least, maybe we can talk to him about the glue? No, because we're probably just supposed to go into his room and steal it. Which is okay, but then again, it's a CRPG. I love backtracking in at least this type of game. Getting more dialogue options, etc. So that's a little bit sad. Not gonna lie. No rolling paper. I really don't know what to do about that. Let's see. Crafting. Lockpick. Ah, it was the crafting. Ah, okay. I thought I picked something up that I had to read and I thought it disappeared. We just got the recipe to our knowledge tab. Fair enough. Oh, I still don't have that. That's why we can't make the onion soup. And I don't know what that is. I don't have that either, right? It's actually not true. 0 or 3. I feel like also it should be, you know, just quality of life. Don't count what I have in my inventory. Count what I have in the stash. It's already connected. Anyway, lockpick. Like here. Just craft it. I have it. Why do I need to do this again? It's not much, but, you know, depending on how we need... No, wait, what? Oh, never mind. We have to place it in there. Right? Yeah, okay. And we have to be very accurate with them. Okay, anyway, it worked. Gain 2 lockpicks. Nice, thank you, game. I could maybe make more, but this is fine. Okay, yeah, I like. Never mind. This is cool. So, we have the lockpicks. Let's steal from our brother. Let's not talk to him. It's not like he's our brother or anything. Let's just steal from him. While he's still lying on the ground after we beat him up. To be fair, barely. Very barely. Use lockpick. I have a feeling that the sound effect is not quite synced up with that. Somehow. But maybe I'm just imagining things. That's a cool looking room, not gonna lie. An opinion on his tastes. So radically left-wing, he hops around and ends up on the right. Loops around, sorry. Left shelf. Oh, I should have read that. More books. What do we have here? The table is neat and clean. His rigor is annoying. Is something? Yeah, it is. Belly multi. Okay, not implemented. Oops, sorry. Examine the surface. Newspaper. The drawer was overflowing with ink pens. Bottom drawer, nothing important. Look closely. Inside the drawer is smaller than it seems from the outside. There's a false bottom. You notice 4 small bolts at the edges of the one plate. Well, we have the MMS. There we go. Oh, there it is. Coagulant and more bandages. Nice. I like that. Egbert workbench was a graveyard of impossible distances and faded projects. Examine. Egbert was accustomed to writing down thoughts and motivational phrases on little scraps of paper. Process and productivity. Trust in the man's means of production. Fuck you, Wojtek. The end justifies the means. I can be better. By Juno's breast. How many did he write? Keep reading. Right, you're his best friend, or maybe his only one. You have every right to do this. I thought my brother. What are we now? Was Devereux right? Devereux was wrong. More exercise. It's not my fault. I deserved the promotion to Deputy Condor Chief. Oh, come on. This is personal. Yep, our friend, our brother has issues. He's trying. He is trying. But now he's lying down on the floor with a broken nose. You know what? It's just the bandage. 16. I don't know if there's not gonna be another combat. I don't think so. Maybe if we heal in time. I think, yeah, I've been in there. You guys still chilling there. Yeah, let's leave this guy who tried to kill the other one. Just let them leave out there. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. Here you go. About the glue? Did you find any coagulant? Coolant? I can feel my skin falling apart. You just said it's for an art project, didn't you? Ah, whatever. Here you go. A small gift for your very shoulders. Toolbar. Double-click to increase your inventory slots by 6. Ah, why is it not implemented? Well... But cool that there's gonna be upgrades like those. Let's go further down. Another stash. There's so much here. Wow. What's about this? London Stock had been on lockdown for 57 days. Breaking the rules would be punished with prison. Reflect on the war and the concept of freedom. Well, let's explore a little bit more for now. What is this? That's a cool door as well. A replica of the white flag raised by the Death Nation of Bull Denial. Break the display case. Sure. We've got a white flag. Send a pragmatic message. Right, BDC Department, Malfunctions Department, Department of Care, Department of Feudocratic Inspiration. Malfunctions? A few minutes later, no one responded. DBC. Oh, actually, they... Oh, yeah. DCP Department, Cauldron House of Winston. This is Special speaking. How can we help you? Right. Any news from the District of Winston? How's the reconquest of the Landox District going? Can I get an exit permit? Any news? A few minutes later. Don't worry. Thanks to the newly passed referendum, Winston is now as safe as our borders. How should I act in case of suspected espionage? A few minutes later. If you believe your neighbor is a spy, Kofopo, or Interfeudal, please report them immediately. Our vessels are always at your service. Can I get an exit permit? Nope, it's not possible in this quint, sorry. Just like the last quint. How's the reconquest of the Landox district going? Our brave vessels are gaining precious ground with every passing minute. Soon, Kofopo's gallows will be dismantled, don't worry. I don't trust any what the BCD says. Department of Care? Department of Care. Barbiturate, House of Winston. This is Hardwin speaking. How can we help you? Patients 42108 opium prescription. I'm out of pills. A few minutes later. They'll be delivered by dusk today, along with rations. Or rations. Thank you. Have a wonderful thesis day. You don't even remember the color of the thesis. Too much concrete. Yesterday's obituaries, please. Totally nailed that pronunciation. Vernon of James. Goodwin of Mabon. Cillian of Ingram. Gregory of Elias. Hubert of Gregory. Elias of Gregory. Ardith of Arthur. Elaine of Guybrush. Hey! Anna of Nunn. And I of Nunn. Bridget of Nunn. Bro. Oh, okay. We're winning. Rejoice. Beauregard of Nunn. Okay. Right Department of Feudocratic Inspiration. Okay, well, how can we help you today? I would like to have a quote of the day for Devereux. A few minutes later. The No to Wrath presents the youth achievements in the pre-Feudocratic era. Today, Father Devereux reminds us of the importance of decentralized economy to pursue Ermac Pennant's utopian dream. The chains of globalization breed dependence, certainly, but never freedom. You feel secure, not reliant on others, cradled by the thief that feeds you. Devereux died unsure if he was wrong, but everything's fine. We are truly free. Okay. What do we have here? The fuses are ready to be sent to the Feudal Energy Department. Huh. Bags of coal destined for the dormitory engine room. We're not allowed in there. Aww. I like to be allowed in there. Gimme. Thank you. Examine. Pressure doors were created in the early 900s. Only feudal operators or DCP vessels had access to it. A reminder to all citizens, property is personal, up to a point. The lock consisted of a simple circular brass slot used for inserting a pressure modulator. Read the sign. The sign read, access restricted to feudal operators. Contact the malfunction department via FPTS for assistance. Oh no, not Theo Baldur. I don't understand that, but sure. How about we go to room 24? Knock. McKenna. Walt, is that you? Oi, what's your daft coldfish for? Get in! Hey, she actually lets us in. Man, this is our best friend in the entire world. McKenna stores the dormitory's complaints on his nightstand. On this nightstand. Almost all of them were written by Egbert and Tim. I'm not surprised. Hello. McKenna has baked her legendary onion cookies. Yeah! Can I get inside? Oh, I can. Never mind me, I'll just take some of your stuff. A small altar of photos depicting Vanilla, McKenna's sister. She left us 7 cycles ago because of the pitch black. You have the right to have a remembrance altar of your own. When we die, huh? Oh man. Looks like McKenna... Don't you dare get into my fucking business! Examine. A real brick fireplace, the only one in the entire dormitory. A luxury reserved solely for the management of the previous administration. Examine the photos on the mantle. McKenna and Goodwin, your father, our father. Ah, photos in uniform, inside and outside. Factory number 3. Watch the fire. The fire dances without you. Feces? Feces, I don't get it. Her feces. Woman produce excrement? Yes, well, it's woman shit. Liars! New POV unlocked. You're 43 seconds old, weird. Well, grow up. New POV unlocked. Hey. I mean, aggressive has worked last time. Let's go with that. Looks like McKenna. Don't you dare get into my business, okay. We tried. We're trying to get into their business real deep. But she said no. McKenna, Dormitory 73B's conduit chief. Her advanced cycles made her a role model for the district community. Once a close friend of Goodwin, Waldmer's father, McKenna grew to become a mother figure to the deputy conduit chief. Chief, all good? Where was that chaos on the upper floors? Don't tell me they beat each other up again. She looks more tired than usual. It's all under control. Emma will be here for tea very soon. I don't want problems, understood? We must be a model dormitory. Don't forget those extra rations. Of course, comrade. Good. They approved the LMA referendum. Good. We all need all the weapons we can get, unless we fancy ending up like the other fiefdoms. First, Moravica. Then, Berlin. In the last few arcs, the East major fiefdoms have dropped like flies under the atomic weapons of the Kofopo Union, the Phantom Nation. You think we'll win? You think the voting was all regular? I don't know why we're still waiting to attack. You think the voting was regular? How could you say such a thing? I knew she wouldn't like it, but I just wanted to see. Each dormitory has been vetted directly by the DCP, district by district. Don't believe this Kofopo nonsense. McKenna will never get this lack of faith. I don't know why we're still waiting to attack. It isn't easy attacking a Phantom Nation. The maps contain different borders to ours. What should I do if someone tries to bribe me for extra rations? Shove a boot in his mouth and then report it to me. I'll even give him mine. About the rations, yeah? She gets one. Thank you, comrade. But, again, we can't report Tim that he tried to bribe us. Why? Why can I not report Tim? She literally just says we should do that. I'm not sure if I would do it, but I would like to have the options. Also, can walk on the rat. Store. We have a white flag. Don't know what we need that for, but we have it. We could hunt the rat with the white flag, you know, use it as a spear. It's food. I mean, we're starving. Not gonna lie, I feel at this point we would have already hunted the rats. Because they have... That also, you know, if there's rats, that should probably tell us that there's still some food around for the rats, right? Hildebrand, hands up where I can see him. Who the fuck are you? A liberal? I'm not selling my house. You got that? Hildebrand was getting senile. One of those harmless old people who piss on Yellow's doorsteps. That rifle's a pre-war artifact. Like shit can that thing fire anymore. I'm Waldemar, your neighbor at number 28. Step forward, raise your hands. Sure about that? Hildebrand's pretty sure his rifle can fire. Come on, raise your hands. Waldemar lifted his hands to the sky, knowing no god was there to save her. What do you want from me, you swine? Yeah, we have the white flag, that's cool. Make a run to take his weapon. Comrade, I'm one of Juno's sons, and today I'm come in charity. My flag. Waldemar waved a white flag in sign of surrender. Hello. Hildebrand put his head above the parapet, lowering his rifle. Good, let's discuss the terms of the truce, soldiers. Yeah, that's cool. Hildebrand is preparing for the worst. A direct confrontation with the Kofu is inevitable. The flag of the feudal Republic of Ludenstock. A gear resting on 5 foundational pillars. Reflect on the 5 founding fathers. Juno of None, worker martyr, mother and pillar of the working class. May the hollow gap be kind to you. Fitzroy, fearless shield, father and pillar of the military class. May the hollow gap be kind to you. Pollyanna, the magnanimous, mother and pillar of the Borghi class. May the hollow gap be kind to you. Leighton, the inventor, father and pillar of the developer class. May the hollow gap be kind to you. Devereux, the professor, father and pillar of the middle class. May the hollow gap be kind to you. Another rat! Like, we got plenty of food if they still survive here. Some pictures. God, she's got a big flat. Not bad, brother. Hildebrand appeared confused. Oh, good? The look of 1,000 warriors became that of a bewildered young boy. Oh, hey, youngster, is it you? Counting copper, my head's exploding. Don't worry, everything's alright. Everything's alright? Why is at our gates, comrade? Do not underestimate Doyle. Those gold fucking spiritists are insidious. We're not even at war with the fiefdom of Doyle. Doyle, Kofopo, Fablarika, same scum. Anyone who doesn't dream in our language is an enemy. Ooh. You scared me, dude. Well, at least I'm more vigorous than my bloody pecker. Regarding the Russians, about time, I'm hungry. Yeah, here you go. Thank you, young man. It's not gonna make it long, but he deserves his food. Can I steal something from him? There's a dead squirrel in the pen. He already ate! See? He's smart. Can I get the rifle? Oh, youngster, hands off that. One day I will take your rifle. Simmons office. A collection of notes on squirrel anatomy and radio frequency science. We'd love to say we're surprised, but... Why, who said you could snoop through my stuff? No one. I do it anyway. Looks like this tub hasn't seen water in many days. We need rations to have 2 only. So, journal, Act 1. Glue that binds us together. Sigga asked me, there was the side quest. Rations. Hildebrand. He gained something. Tim gained something. Sigga gained something. McKenna gained something. Why? Or who is Argo the one who got attacked by our brother? Journal updated. It's probably more than... I ought to pay a call upon Flat 26, but this hour Argo should have been awake for quite some time. That's the one where we knocked at, right? I have a feeling we don't need the white flag anymore. And we call... How the hell do we call? I mean, seriously. We have this postal system. We use that in the basement. This? Oh, now they finally disappeared. Well, not with this. There you are. Is there a problem? Wait, what do you think about the LMA referendum? What have you been reading lately? Have you seen my bird? Why can't we talk about him what just happened? Yeah. Okay, that's weird. Have you seen my bird, though? Good, Luke? No, haven't seen it. And I sincerely hope he's not shitting around the house again. What have you been reading lately? Faded Comrades, Sigmaya by Jamie. A brilliant treatise on London stock's feudal identity, written 10 cycles ago. Still relevant today. Careful, some books are hazardous to common sense. You can borrow that after I'm done. Are you afraid of military weapons in civilian zones? Do you really think Kofopo is behind it? A democracy has the right to defend itself. Well said, comrade. Some people throw around words like peace and warmongers, but they forget this democracy was built on the corpses of the last one. Blimey, I wouldn't feel guilty for defending the legacy of our founding fathers. Do you really think Kofupo is behind it? Are you blind, lad? They clamped it on the walls of the feud, on the telly, even in the sky. And do you really think a whole district revolts over a collapsed bridge? I say Kofupo fairly revels in other people's blunders, using them to swell its ranks and topple good order. It's already happened to the east and west. Blimey, this is not a conspiracy world. We're their next target. Aren't you afraid of military weapons in the civilian zones? Not if you're on the right side of the barrel. What do you think about the referendum? What happened in the Ludon Docks district is an absolute disgrace, and it must never happen again. Mark my words. This referendum will help us stop the bleeding from the Kofupo. Okay. Why can't I not give him a ration? And how the hell... What do I need to do now? I ought to pay a call upon Flat 26, but this hour... Yeah, how do I do that? Or does the game just mean, okay, go back to the flat again? I'm confused. Maybe? Let's try it again. Maybe now they're back or so. But the way it's phrased like call made me imagine that I had to... Well, call... Oh, the door's open. The door was open. Inspect the lock. The lock had been completely picked. Has Argo lost his keys again? I don't like the look of this. I dream of a world with no locks. Everyone would own everything. No, I don't like the look of this. Your mustache is vibrating, drunk with curiosity. Oh, we can still pick it. Yeah, exactly. Personal property makes us envious. Weak. We should get used to living without shelter, just like we get used to death. The stars are our shelter, sure. Indeed, in any case, you've been staring at the door for the last 3 minutes. Okay, let's go in. Only 6 HP, we have nothing. We can't fight. That's dark. A trace of blood. It leads toward the bedroom. Don't have that. Oh yeah. Journal updated. What a shambles is this place? Where are the Argos? I need to check what's under those bed sheets. Juno, help me. That night, Argo and Isabel went to sleep, not knowing it would be their last. Waldman clenched his fists. Zig had spoken of creaking walls last night. What was that crazy woman saying? That the bricks were creaking, right? We may have a witness. Now say it out loud and listen to yourself. A witness is someone who thinks she's made of glass. What could possibly go wrong? Inspect the bedsheets. Argo and Isabel had been wrapped precisely and meticulously in the bedsheets. It seems more like a burial than a crime scene. Did they not die in bed? Inspect Argo. 2 things were for certain. Argo was dead, and Waldman had no clue where to begin. I mean, if I would now open the bed sheets, you know, I would probably just start from the top, head first. Eyes wide open, well-defined veins around the iris. Rigor mortis kept the mouth frozen in an eternal silent scream. An ocean of blood from the lips to the neck. Clean the neck. The neck was full of scratches all over. Not enough to explain the exorbitant amount of blood. Self-inflicted. Chest. Flaccid, like a balloon. Underneath the pubic jungle on his chest, violet chromatisms. No sign of physical violence. Limbs. Light abbreviations on arms and legs. Abrasions. High concentration of blood in the hand and penis. A more careful look, however, revealed a mysterious cut that had scarred on the right brachial muscle in the forearm. We men, we love talking about our scars. Where did he hide it? Did Isabel beat him? I mean, I'm okay with the use of the word fucking, but do we need that? Sure. It's certainly lengthier than yours. We are nevertheless unsure whether you're staring in envy or in admiration. Okay. Back. Inspect Isabel. Even her corpse is charming. Stop these intrusive thoughts. Head. The eyes were injected with coagulated blood. Isabel's face was completely red, but without any sign of physical violence. Chest. Contusions on the hips. Obvious bite marks in the erogenous zones. The fearsome stiffness of the nipples indicate a recent death. Sure. Uh-huh. Okay, limbs. No mortal wound on the arms and legs. The hands displayed a large quantity of blood, localized above all on the fingertips, skin residue under the fingernails. On the right thigh, a few sharp bites. Back. Reflect on the cause of death. Inspector, your conclusion? There are no visible wounds, and the blood comes from the orifices. No blunt instruments or firearms were used. The blood deliberately left the body. That's right. Yellow pest, I can't see any yellow boils, but they are bleeding from the arsehole. Check that too? Poison? Self-combustion. Poison? Perhaps we should humbly take a step back and return to assembling pipes. The DCB will deliver next Quint's rations tonight. They will first patrol the area to make sure everyone is in their residence. What will you and McKenna say when they find the corpses? They were killed, and we don't know who did it and how. You pretend not to know. Fuck, how will I explain all this to McKenna? That will we say. We don't know, right? Observe the antithesis. Don't concentrate on the finger pointing the way to it, or you will miss all its glory. Things are altogether more pragmatic in times of war. Out of caution, the DCB will classify our dormitory as a suspected Kofo-Po household and arrest us all. But there's something in all of this that is escaping you. Wait, only 2 corpses. Where's Edgar? Exactly. Why did we not hear him cry this morning? A serious feeling of doubt spent the length of Waldemar's spine. What was the murderer still inside? What was that supposed to mean? Okay. Examine. No trace of blood. The bed is immaculate, by Juno's grace. Check under the pillow. Hey, money. Check under the mattress. The book. Examine post-it. There's a post-it note yelling, "Fix the ventilation, man. We can hear all your crap from the bathroom." Open. It's locked. I still have a lockpick, but apparently we can't use it here for no reason at all. Yeah. I can't even see the wall there. Examine bookshelf. The bookshelf was deliberately thrown to the ground. Were they looking for a hidden compartment or a secret door? What's the difference between reason and conspiracy thinking? Examine the floor. Book. Examine surface. A cup of tea and a Commissar Monroe Mano novel set on the bedside table. Argo and Wojtek were obsessed with crime novels. During the lockdown, they started making concept maps to solve the murder before the protagonist did. Open drawer. Maintenance wardrobe key. Aha. I mean, would you call this a maintenance wardrobe? I wouldn't, but maybe it works anyway. Crowbar! Let's go! Does this count as a weapon? I would actually like to have an inspect button on our items. But we do have a crowbar now. No bandages, no nothing. Could you please reopen the door? Thank you. There are bloodied fingerprints along the edges of the table. Whatever happened, it looks like it started here. This doesn't bode well, Weld. Examine. Check mail. There's a message from apartment 28, sent at 15:29 yesterday evening. That's us! Hey, old man, I need you. Things are going south over here. Oh, that's JustDaZack, okay. I wanted to click that there in the distance, thank you. Examine. Bread, onions, and a half-empty can of beans. The kettle holds cold tea. Top drawer. Okay, it doesn't matter. Bottom drawer. Onion! Edgar Stroller. What's that look? Don't you like kids? Yeah, I would have never worked with Hester. With Jocasta, on the other hand... The core, you have always wondered where these pipes lead. It's a sickness. You see a hole. You want to go inside. You want to see where it leads. You damn mole. But every mole needs its claws. Where are yours? Use the crowbar. Passage unlocked. Don't need an onion. Maybe not the leaf. Do we still need rations right now? You caster's watch. Work badge. Given glue. I mean, fine with scissors. But actually, also, I would very much like to be able to switch around items. Don't need the watch. Don't need the glue. Keep the lockpick. Like this. 4 slots left. I guess that's good enough. So I suppose this door's locked. Yeah, won't budge. Ah, we could also use maybe some of the... We could also break it down, maybe. Does this not lead to the other side? No, it does. Cool. More loop. Oh, there's someone sitting. An accident. 2 transport carts crashed violently, leaving no survivors. It's a disaster. The DCP is still investigating the incident. Wait, no, that's your face. Okay, nice try. Okay. Examine. It was too thick to see through. Examine carefully. Every 3 seconds, the fabric fluttered slightly. Someone is breathing behind that curtain. That's cool. Yeah, alright, we did that. Let's go back to the menu. Full demo of Glasshouse. I am, frankly, still very excited for the full game. I like this type of, gameplay, game in general. There's still many books we haven't read. I want to learn more about this world, frankly. A kind of a depressing world, really, right? It is still an early demo, because even with that in mind, this still needs, in my opinion, lots of, lots of pleasure. No, lots of, you guys know what I know, this word. And it still needs fixing, needs to, the word that I always use and I just can't remember right now. Still needs more work, regardless. I would also like, for the CRPG, I expect the world to feel a little bit more natural, frankly. Meaning, also we had like an animation loop there that was kind of janky. All these things, like they were just lying there on the ground when we beat them up in the combat. The combat also needs more polish. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, definitely more polish throughout. Definitely combat needs more polish, but I like the core idea of that. I want more RPG elements. If I learn something about a character, or if one character asks me, hey, can you give me more rations? I want to bribe you. And another character tells me, if someone tries to bribe you, you report them to me, then I want to have the ability to report them to that character. Maybe it's in the game, maybe there's like a switch that, well, if you already gave him rations, 1 or 2, depending if you took his bribe or not, you can't report him anymore. Maybe it's there, it shouldn't be there. Even afterwards, even if I've done the quest, it's an RPG, right? It is a CRPG. Let me snitch on him during the quest, maybe not before the quest, but, let me be able to, even if I've taken the bribe, let me report that. And if I've not taken the bribe, let me still report that, that's what a cool RPG is to me. Then that I can go back and talk to a character. Hey, I just learned that. How about that? I did that. Be honest, lie, do skill checks, etc. That's what I love. But, there's mystery, there's a murderer, and I'm definitely looking forward to the full game of Glasshouse. Let's hope that they polish this up a lot, quite a lot actually, but the core is there. This is a game with a heart. Only, you know, we need the bleach to polish the heart with bleach. That's what you do. If you have any heart problems, just chuck down a ton of bleach. This is no medical advice. I am an idiot. Don't follow everything that I say. That said, if you want to check out the playtest, the demo of Glasshouse, currently it is available. The game, of course, as well. You can check out down in the description. Tell me what you think of the game. Tell me what you think of this video. Tell me what you think of my amazing English skill and pronunciation skills. Stay awesome, and we see each other in the next video.